Guys, I tried everything. Reading books, motivational advice, coaching programs, PDFs, motivational videos on YouTube. I tried literally every single thing and nothing worked. I was still lost, I was still feeling tired, I was still feeling unmotivated, and it was not just because I didn't have the desire. I had the desire, I just didn't know how to get my life in order. I just didn't know, I just couldn't figure it out until I realized that what I needed was a system, a blueprint that I could follow to guarantee me success. All I wanted was to know, from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep, what exactly do I need to do to achieve what I want to achieve. I needed a system that would help me for sure to master my body, my mind, my money, and lastly, my relationships. I want something that I could follow, that I can look at and say, okay, I need to do this step, that step, that step, and that will guide me to where I want to go. Because I know I have the strength, I know I have the desire, I know I have the brain for it, but it's just so much information and I don't know how to put it together in a step-by-step, in a clear blueprint that will allow me to unlock the keys to the success in all these areas. And you know, most people will always master one of the areas. They will be in an amazing relationship, but then their body sucks, their job is nothing special. Or they will be terrific at their job, but then their personal life is in shambles. They also don't have a good body. Or some other people, they have a good body and a good relationship, but financially wise, they are not doing well. And that also happened with me, but that's not the way to live. And if somebody is telling you that's the way to live, it's not, because so many times I had a good body and I didn't have any money. That's not fun. So many times I had money, but my body was not good. I was drinking, I was doing drugs. I didn't have my relationships with my mother and with my sister in order. Things were not good, but I had the money. Or so many times I had the body and the money, but I didn't have any quality relationships. I didn't have the right mindset. I was always getting in trouble. Why? Because I was drinking, because I was using drugs, because I was not able to really get my life in order. And getting life in order is mandatory, because you go to work and you can perform at work because you know that your relationships are taken care of. And you go to work and your relationships are taken care of, and you also satisfied to be at work because your finances are growing. And when you have challenges at work or with your finances or with your relationships, you can also face it because your mindset is strong. So it's important to be good across the board. There's no way around it. But as you know, most people only master one. It's not foreign to us to see rich guys with a belly. It's not foreign for us to see bodybuilders that drive a shitty car or don't even have a car. It's not foreign to us to see couples that have amazing relationship but they are broke. Most people focus on one, they want the other ones, but they lie to themselves saying, oh, I have a good relationship, money is not that important, oh, I have a good body, rich people. No, you can actually have everything. Yes, it takes a lot of work. Yes, it's demanding. Yes, you need to follow a certain routine. Yes, you need to be dialed in, but it's possible. And what else is better in life than master all the areas that really matter? Body, mind, money, and relationships. For me, there's nothing better in life than achieving this. And some people make fun of this idea of mastering everything. But some people say that there is no value in it. But the proof that there is value in it is that so few people are able to put it all together. So if so few people is able to put it all together, it's because it's extremely valuable. Because what makes things valuable is that there's not many people that can do it, right? That's why it's valuable to have a personal brand, because not so many people can do it. That's why it's valuable to have a ripped body, because not so many people can do it. That's why it's valuable to be a millionaire, because most people are not millionaires, right? So everything that is that is extremely rare to achieve becomes very valuable. So mastering all these 4 areas, it's invaluable. So the way I approach this is that I had to create a system, my own system, that solved my own problems. I decided to take care of my body every single day by the way I train, by the way I eat, by the way I track my calories, by the way I drink my 3 liters of water every single day. So I make sure that I have a dialed-in routine for my body. I also have a dialed-in routine for my mind. I read, I write on my journal every single day. I try to improve my relationship with God. I don't know anything about God. I'm just learning how to find God, because I just believe that's the next level. So I journal every single day. I read every single day, and I listen to a lot of audiobooks and read a lot of books and try to study a lot of biographies and try to listen to a lot of success stories, just to cause my mind to be strong. Because if you listen to stories of people that overcame situations way worse than yours, if you listen to it, if you study, if you understand the principles that they applied in their lives, and you make sure that you frame your life to think in the same way, then you're going to have the same results. So I have a daily routine for my mind, I have a daily routine for my body, and I also take care of my money every single day. It started when I had a job, when I was working as a manager at a restaurant, when I was running parties, when I was working as a SDR for American companies. It started there. I started taking care of my money there because I was broke and I didn't want to be broke anymore. I had debt and I didn't want to have debt anymore. So I started by creating an Excel sheet where I registered all my expenses, all my forecast of possible earnings that I would achieve, and all my costs. So that way I was able to pay myself first and then pay my debts slowly by slowly until I became debt free. And while I was becoming debt free, at the same time that I was holding multiple jobs, I was also learning the power of content creation. I was posting every single day in multiple accounts. Did I achieve any success? No. But I was training my mind, and I was training my brain, and I was training my skill set to one day become what I am now, to one day have thousands and thousands of followers, to one day have a multiple six-figure brand from coaching. That's what I was doing. So every day you can make sure that you will have more money in the future, first of all, by organizing your finances with whatever you are doing. You don't need to be a content creator to organize your finances. You just need to have a job, and you just need to have expenses, and you just need to balance both to make sure that at the end of the month you have more money that at the end of the month you don't spend all of your money, that there is money left. And if there is no money left and you think that you're not going to make it through content creation, find a side job. Find the extra job cleaning stairs or cleaning cars or whatever, just to make sure that you put some more money in your pot. But if you want to increase your income by content creation, it's also possible. Create a routine. Every day study content. Every day commit to post 2-3 pieces of content. Every day learn what the people that you want to become like is doing. Go to their YouTube channels and see what they're doing. Go to their Instagrams and see what they're doing. Go to their TikToks and see what they're doing. And make sure that you understand what they're doing to a deep level, not just on a surface level. Make sure you understand which ones are the good people online, which one are the good brands, which brands would you like to be. And then every single day, as long as you put, I will make this very simple. As long as you post 2 to 3 pieces of content every single day that are true to you, and what you want your brand to be. As long as those pieces of content are you are doing those by getting inspired by the best pieces of content that are similar to what you are doing, and you are following the same rules, the same amount of seconds, the same quality of image, the same position of the hook, you're gonna have success. Because if you produce 3 pieces of content similar to the people that is winning right now, and without seeing the likes, I look at the pieces of content that you are putting out, and they are very similar to the people that is winning, it's only a matter of time until you start winning as well. Of course, we could go deeper and deeper and deeper on how to make money online, but basically, if you are at zero, or if you are not where you want to be, just make a money routine as simple as posting 3 times a day the very best quality content that you can. And before you start posting 3 times a day, understand what is it that's your end goal. For example, for me, my end goal was to be a coach, to coach people one-on-one, to sell digital products. So I did everything, my content, my brand was tailored to that. Maybe you want to teach how to be a coach, but instead of being a life coach like I do, you want to sell Excel sheets on how people can control their finances. Or maybe you are a car mechanic and you want to teach people how to fix something in their car. Whatever you do, understand what's your end goal, because that's going to affect everything that you're going to post, because what you're going to post needs to be connected to your end goal, right? So that's the system. I created a system where every day I make sure that I touch the right habits for my body, the right habits for my mind, the right habits for my money, and lastly, because now I have a son and I have a girlfriend that will soon be a wife, God willing, in 1 or 2 years we will become official. But because I have a family, I also need to make sure that I take care of my relationships. And the way I take care of my relationships is every day I have a set time where I spend time with my son, with no distractions. Every day I'm intentional about the way I communicate with my girlfriend. Every day before we go to bed, we try to spend some time together. And so I make also my daily deposits in my relationship. So basically the system is very simple. Every day I have set routines that guarantee me to master my body, my mind, my money, and my relationships. And the result of my system is I went from lost to locked in. I went from broke to building something that I'm proud of. And most of all, I found my purpose. I found my purpose of teaching other people. I love learning. I love sharing things with people. If you are one of my friends, again, if you go on the WhatsApp of me and my friends, I'm always trying to share some knowledge. I'm always trying to share something that I know. I'm always trying to improve myself. I'm obsessed about self-improvement. I was always obsessed about self-improvement. But because I was partying a lot, because I was drinking a lot, and because I was not focused, because I didn't have a system, I didn't know what to do, I was lost, I was all over the place. My purpose was hidden, but when I stopped drinking, when I stopped doing drugs, when I stopped partying, when I created a system, when I was able to spend time with my thoughts, I understood my path was already laid down for me. I would be a life coach. I would be somebody that would help people transform their lives. I would be somebody that would help people transform their bodies, their minds, their finances. I would be somebody that would help people build their brands. And that's what I became, and that's what I'm doing. So this system will also do the same for you. Will help you find direction, start building something, and find your purpose. If you are tired of living the way you are living right now, just DM me on Instagram BMM, or hit the link in the description to apply for the possibility to maybe work with me one-on-one and turn your life around. Let's go.